What's good, guys? Welcome back to Ron's Rise News. Welcome back to the channel and welcome back to another video where we get the new 2023 BMW X1 debut, and it starts from $38,600. This is the all-new 2023 X1, BMW's entry-level SUV or compact sports activity vehicle in BMW language. Now, they say compact, but the new car has grown in every direction for a model that has upsized itself significantly since its introduction as an E90 touring-based crossover. Now, in addition to the new sharper exterior and screen-filled cabin, for the US market at least, the X1 will be ditching its front-wheel drive powertrain because all X1s sold in America will feature standard X-Drive, aka all-wheel drive, with a single 2-liter inline 4-cylinder engine available at launch. Now, in other regions, an all-electric iX1 variant is set to go on sale at a later date, but it's not expected to make it over here to the States. Now, the new X1 avoids going for the out-and-out cheese grater style of the X7 grille, but not as bad as the X7 or XM. Now, in profile and from the front, the X1 appears to ape its X3 and X5 brothers with a chiseled lower chin and inverted L-like signatures. The waistline tapers up in a fashion that's a touch more dramatic than its siblings, while the lower extremities are clad in black plastic. And moving to the rear, the roofline is extended by a prominently extended spoiler hanging over a narrow rear window. Now, it may not be everyone's taste, but together with the low-profile roof rails and side air deflectors, the 2023 X1 CD is a respectable 0.27. Now, all in all, the overall proportions lend a hint of purpose. The rear wheel arches in particular are more pronounced than before, although chances of anyone ever treating the X1 as a performance car or a light off-roader are rightfully zero. But even if so, the new design is at least set to be more accommodating for passengers, with BMW claiming a noticeable increase in shoulder and elbow room for the front and back seat occupants. Now, the increased interior space is partly down to the new X1's growth in all areas. It's 1.7 inches, 43 millimeters longer at 177.2 inches, 4,400 millimeters. 0.9 inches, 22.9 millimeters wider at 72.6 inches, 1,844.4 millimeters, and 1.7 inches, 43 millimeters taller at 64.6 inches, 1,640 millimeters. Now, the 2023 model has a wheelbase of 106 inches, 2,692.4 millimeters, 0.9 inches, 22.9 millimeters longer than before, while the track widths have increased by 0.8 inches, 20.3 millimeters to 62.3 inches, 1,582.42 front and rear. Now, there are new colors as well, including Blue Bay Lagoon, Cape York Green, Utah Orange, Space Silver, and BMW Individual Frozen Pure Gray. And wheels are standard at 18 inches, but there are also 19 and 20 inch options available. Now, love it or hate it, the BMW's curved display is here to stay and is formed by a 10.25 inch instrument cluster and a central information display with a screen diagonal of 10.7 inches. Now, the screens merge into a single unit behind a continuous glass surface that curves toward the driver. And present and correct too is BMW's iDrive Operating System 8, which focuses on touch and control, which you can figure is another way of breaking the bad news of fans for physical buttons. Now, one slightly puzzling feature of the 2023 BMW X1's interior is its handling of mobile phone storage. In the center console, there's provisions to wirelessly charge up your phone. Nothing out of the ordinary, right? But the head-scratching element is introduced with a clasp that keeps the phone upright and visible to the driver and front passenger, while owners of old models may like to use their mobile phones for navigation and multimedia via the phone mount, or these are typical of fixed atop the dashboard so as not to avert your eyes away from the road. Now, many modern cars incorporate CarPlay and Android Auto and eliminate the need for a phone to be visible at all. So, why BMW has decided to perch the phone holder much lower in the cockpit, not only away from the driver's view of the road, but behind two cup holders, nobody knows. But they even highlight that this is a feature that is designed to keep the mobile device visible to the driver. Phone storage aside, there's plenty of other cubbies that can be used to accommodate items. Practicality is extended by 4 USB-C ports as well as a 12-volt power socket in both the center console and the cargo area, and standard ambient lighting. Now there's a plethora of tech features too, with BMW's Alexa-style assistant, augmented view maps, over-the-air updates, a digital key, and even an interior camera. Now the camera can be accessed via the BMW app to check on the car's status while you're away, or used on the move to take snapshots of the occupants on a journey. However, fans of the time-proven method of operating your transmission conventionally will be disappointed. The X1 ditches the traditional gear stick for a toggle-style gear selector, and alongside the selector are other function switches, including the volume control, and you don't want to get those mixed up. Now, the 2023 X1 X-Drive I comes with a revised 4-cylinder 2-liter engine, and it now incorporates a Miller combustion cycle, which leaves the intake valve open during part of the compression stroke, allowing the compression to take place against the pressure of the turbo rather than the piston. In addition, there's a new dual, direct, and port injection system and a revised combustion chamber geometry. Now, the engine makes 241 horsepower, 245 PS, 183 kilowatts between 4,500 and 6,500 RPM, and torque has been increased to 295 pound-feet, 400 newton meters between 1,500 and 4,000 RPM. And that's coupled with a 7-speed DCT, and the X1 can go from 0 to 60 miles per hour or 0 to 96 kilometers in 6.2 seconds. And power is directed to all 4 wheels, and the gearbox is optimized to shift better according to your route topography. Now that means it'll hold gears if you're going uphill and coast if you're not going downhill. Now the M Sport package equips vehicles with paddle shifters, a sport boost function that optimizes powertrain and chassis settings for the most immediate acceleration possible. In addition, you also get standard 18-inch wheels or optionally available 19-inch, and as a first for the X1, 20-inch wheels with run flats. Now it's often impossible to get through a BMW press release without mentioning the subject's car's sporting intent. So the X1 is the brand's entry-level crossover, and there may be more credibility to that claim than meets the eye, not just because the front-wheel drive configuration has been ditched. In addition to the optional adaptive M suspension, a first from BMW for the 2023 X1 X-Drive 28i is dropping the ride height by 0.6 inches and adding a quicker speed-sensitive steering rack. BMW says that they developed the standard front and rear axle components to mitigate torque steer and save 6 pounds in weight. Now, the rear suspension system features a 3-link design, and the anti-roll bar mounts feature increased preload. Meanwhile, a wheel bearing design minimizes both friction and weight. And the new BMW X1 also now comes with near actuator wheel slip limitation, something which is said to be unique in its segment. Now, it allows traction control to be integrated into the engine management, meaning corrections can be applied up to 10 times faster. Now, the 2023 BMW X1 X-Drive 28i will go on sale to U.S. customers in the final quarter of this year, and prices will start at $38,600 plus a $995 destination charge. So, what do you guys think about the entry-level BMW SUV, the 2023 X1? Let me know down in the comments below. And if you guys did enjoy the video today, make sure you give it a big thumbs up. Giving the video a like will help get it up in the rankings. More people can see it, and we'll have a bigger discussion on the new BMW X1 for 2023. Now, with that said, if you guys want to help further support the channel, always check the links down below. I have a one-time link donation for my PayPal, my Cash App, my Venmo, and my Patreon, just in case you guys want to donate an extra $1 or $2 to the channel. I appreciate that extra love and support, guys. Thank you so much. Now, you guys can also check out the Ron's Rise merch in case you guys want long sleeve shirts, t-shirts, stickers, tank tops, everything Ron's Rise is there. I'm also on TikTok, Facebook, Instagram, Snapchat. See everything I'm posting, car memes, pictures, and videos that doesn't always make it here to the channel. Now make sure you guys subscribe to the channel, but click the notification bell so you don't miss one video. And with that said, you guys be blessed, have a great day, and we will talk to you guys in the next Ron's Rise News video. Peace.